and welcome back to a brand new video. So we're going to start this off just on a bit of an update on the old Woolworth store, and if you remember this, we put quite a few videos up, and it was all demolished, the old Hart store. It used to be Woolworths, and there was sort of planning permission for holiday flats and a car park, but as you can see, several months on since the the demolition and the tidying up, you can see the store, or the old store shall I say, is exactly the same. So nothing has gone on. It's all like I said, it's all been cleared, but it's just sort of left at the moment as it is. So this has been sort of standing now for several months in this or several weeks in this state, and so I'm not too sure what the plans are, but you can see, like I said, everything's clear, it's all gone, but it remains in this state at present. So we're just right at the top of Waterloo Road. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a bit of a walk along the promenade, because there's a few hotels and an old pub, and you can see the amount of sand. Look at this. So I'd imagine all this was from that previous storm Darragh. You can see the amount of sand what's still on the roadsides up this way, the South Shore area. So yeah, like I said, we're going to have a bit of a walk around sort of the south side, shall I say, and just see what is going on. So you see some of these are still open. The Cod Mother, famous fish and chips, that's open for business, and there's a lot of shall I say, shops and businesses all closed up now for the end of the season. And remember this one, the old Yates, and this has been gone now for many a year, and what a state it looks in. And it's a lovely building. We're going to have a bit of a closer look, but you can see it's all boarded up, and it's becoming, in disrepair, which is very, very sad. But you can see, it's a gorgeous building, and so a bit of a closer look in this one. Look at the sand sort of built up, when it's been swept in off the beach, and you can see, there's a smashed glass. There's all sorts in this one. It's such a shame, because it's a lovely building as well. And you can see this sort of like lost in time, where they've, sort of traded at the end of the day and just literally closed up. You can see all the table and chairs, and many a person and family would have spent some happy memories in here. And you can see, the family dining entrance just to the left. And yeah, it just seems like, it's all lost in time, this one. You can even see the old glasses, what was used, being sort of thrown down, and now you can see the amount of sand what's covered the floor. So this is another really popular one. So it's Mother Hubbard's famous fish and chips since 1972. I do apologise, reading it off the board there. So that's what, 53 years being traded. But you can see the amount of piles of sand, all around, the promenade, and this side of the town. So we're gonna have a bit of a walk further, and then we'll pop near the beach. And again, another one, Blackpool Resort Hotel, again, covered in this sand. Another huge hotel there. The Sunny Days Hotel. Again, that just looks all boarded up and gone. Massive hotel. We've got the Blue Waves Hotel, and that's just to the left. So it's such a shame. Wonderful sea views, all of these. again, you can see, so a bit of a look. You see that one's gone as well. So let me know in the comments if you've recognised any of these, or you've ever stayed in any of these. There's plenty there. The new Brooklyn Hotel, so that looks open. You can see all the decorations, and the Coastal Bay Hotel, another one. It looks like it's closed its doors, and in fact, I think let's have a quick look. So it looks like an electric charging point for cars. So it all looks like it's gone, but is that an electric charging point? So yeah, we've even got an electric charging point for your car in this one, so it can't be that bad, to be fair. And so whip round to the left, and you can see the tower right in the distance. So this is Alexandra Road, but you can just see the amount of sand what's sort of come all the way up here. There's piles of it. And let's have a quick look just up here. So this is Alexandra Road. Let's have a look at all this, the huge amount of sand, which is sort of all over the pavement. Look at that. So that's incredible how it sort of gathers, all along. Let's just pan the camera around to the right, because what's this one? This looks certainly like it's been derelict for some time. Imagine that would have been a huge hotel at one point. And this is just on the corner. You can see these missing windows and all sorts for this one. So we just whipped across the road, so we're going to have a quick look at the sea, because it's always nice to see the sea, shall I say? And just listening to the crashing waves. So yeah, these are some of the huge hotels. St Albion's, and we've got the on-beach apartments. The Sanford. We've got all sorts of the Royal Carlton, and they've got many of these really nice hotels, which do they get the I suppose it is out of season, and as I've said many times, people can go abroad so cheap these days, So what's the plan to bring tourists back, to Blackpool, and to be fair, any seaside town, because they're all suffering. It's not just Blackpool. You can't just say, oh yeah, it's gone, It's many seaside towns. What is the plan to bring people back? But look at all the sand gathered. Look at this one. So this is the Royal Carlton, and you can see the huge mounds of sand. So it just shows, when the winds get up, how much it blows on the promenade. And this is the new Lord's Hotel, which is just here, and you can see another one. It looks like, I don't know if it's been done up. I'm not too sure. There's like stickers in the window, which represents new glazing, and you can see there's a bus there. So have a bit of a look. I'm sure there was a bus who was doing like a mobile bar. Was this the one? I'm not too sure. But again, another hotel, the new Lords. That looks a massive, great hotel. Let me know if you stayed in this one. So imagine all this was like astroturfed, and it looked really nice in its day, but now it's you see it's all like ripped up and being got at. Yeah, that's the new Lord's Hotel, Psych Oceans Hotel, another one. There's so many. all over the south side. And like I said, what is the plan of action to bring people back? Can we bring people back? You know, that's another question. Let's have a bit of a walk up here. Again, yeah, how many people have walked up this little bridge, so to say, to spend the happy days and the creating those memories and the holidays? And you can see now it's all just a distant memory. So we're just near St Chad's Road, and you know, these blue boards have been up for years, and we're going to have a quick look because nothing seems to have happened, you know, in this one. Is this going to become another car park? So this is just inside, and you can see, you know, it's just laid barren, like wasteland at the moment. You know, what's going to become of this land? And it's a huge space. Like I said, again, this is just it's just been boarded around, bulldozed, boarded around, and nothing seems to be happening at present. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have a bit of a walk near the seafront. Okay, it's an absolutely bitter cold day. So yeah, it's really kind of sort of move the camera around to the right and have a bit of a look towards the south side. But it's such a shame, you know, these wonderful hotels. You know, what is the answer? You know, people can come up and do them up. You know, but if they don't get the tourists, you know, like I said, you can go to you know, to Spain, all sorts, a lot cheaper than travelling around the UK. What is the answer? You know, like I said, do they all get converted into flats? You know, because you could spend, you know, thousands doing them up into a hotel, and if you don't get the people staying, you know, the business is going to fail again. So, you know, it's very sad, and like I said, it's not just Blackpool. It's all over. So we've now just hit the seafront, and it is bitterly cold, absolutely bitterly cold as we walk down the steps. And it's about sort of 4 or 5 degrees today in Blackpool, but with that wind, it gives it that sort of chill factor of you know, 1 or 2 degrees if you're lucky. But what a view. So I do hope you enjoyed this bit of a walk around in the south side of Blackpool. And like I said, you know, there's some amazing hotels, and you know, hundreds of thousands of people have stayed in them over the years. And you know, what is the answer? You know, like I said, you can get people coming in, as I've said before, you know, spending the money, doing the hotels up, which is great, but you know, who's going to pay the wages? Who's going to keep the hotel running? You know, with the upkeep costs, what's the answer? What's the solution for towns like Blackpool and other seaside towns in this day and age? You know. So yeah, if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, any notifications, you know, hit the notification, shall I say, and that'll keep you up to date with all the upcoming videos. And any comments, I will try to get back to you. But yeah, drop me in the comments, you know, what you think, you know, that can do, what we can do, you know, in regards to bringing people back to towns. And like I said, just bear in mind, you know, with the cost of living and things going up, as well as, you know, you can go abroad a lot cheaper than travelling around. So, you know, what is the answer? What's the solution? What happens to these huge hotels? What Blackpool holds so dear? So until next time, take care, and it is a bye from me. Bye bye.